welcome back to the Smoking Plank. Today, I am finally doing it. I've been collecting these pieces and parts, and this is going to be my practice build. Building my first offset. I've been really wanting to buy a new offset, but the market is just too expensive for what you get. You get something that's just going to rust out in a couple of years. It's just not worth the money, so I figured I'd collect the parts and the pieces and get to it. I definitely suggest a good welding helmet, because this one, it did the job, but when I go to the bigger projects, I definitely want a better one. I am not a professional by any means, but you know what? It's gonna hold, or at least I hope it will. The welder I'm using is a Lincoln 140. It runs off 110. I actually really suggest this welder. It works nice. Now I got it into a cylinder shape. I'm going to start cutting the tube. It actually came from an old basketball hoop I had laying around from when I was a kid. It's a 3-inch inner diameter pipe. We're going to use it as a smokestack. I don't suggest using the saw like this to cut metal, but you know, you do you. It worked, as you can see. I just used a 7-inch fiber blade. Alright, now that I got that cut out, I got it notched out. Don't worry about that rust, I'll be taking care of that. And I got the top of the smoker, which actually is now the side, cut out. I should have went a little bit wider. I should have went about the width of the grill grate. And I will remember that for the next build. But hey, there's my first chimney. Not too bad. Not too pretty, but you know, not too bad. Still got a little ways to go. Got some cleaning up to do, but yep. And this here I picked up on Marketplace a couple weeks ago. It was a Patio Pro by Char Griller. Got it for $5. Can't beat that. It's actually starting to look like something. And if you're wondering where I got my measurements from, I'll put the link in the description down below. Actually, it's called the Felden calculator. It's a great thing if you want to build offsets out of a tank or a cylinder, whatever you need. The Felden calculator will actually get you the proper measurements, because this thing has good flow already. I used one of the original legs as a brace for the firebox, because sometimes the firebox gets a little hot on the side. It can warp and sag, and I just really wanted to prevent that. Alright, you can see here I took the firebox drawer and I got everything put in place so it's double layered at the bottom. I took the outside and turned it into a door, cut the center section out, welded some hinges on it, used the original vent, and there you can see it looks neat. And I think the process would work if I used heavy duty stainless or rebar or something, but hey, there it is. It's starting to look more and more like an offset every day I touch it. Alright, I'm going to take the legs from this King Griller Smokin' Ace. I cut the wire rack off the bottom. It was all flimsy. And I took 1-inch angle iron and welded a frame all the way around it and tacked the grate fast, and then welded it back to the legs. Got it nice and solid. I used an old spring I found in my parents' barn. Used that as a lid stopper. Keeps the lid from swinging back too far. I ordered these grates specifically because I did not want stainless steel. I wanted a regular steel that I could season. And also I used a drywall pan for my water pan. You want to make sure you get one that's Heliarc welded in the corners, or it's going to leak. I cut out the grate just to set the water pan in. I actually need to make some adjustments. I'm going to lower the water pan just a bit. And here it is. It's ready to go. I got to do my first burn in it here. I readjusted my fire grates. Still not happy with it, but you know, we're going to send it, see how it goes. There's a couple of spots I need to get sealed up yet. I got some gasket put on it. I used handlebars off of an old motorcycle. I just had them laying around. But yeah, I got gasket on the main lid. There you can see my water pan. And as you can see, I want to lower it just a little bit more, just so it touches the top of the firebox opening. I took this idea from a couple other barbecue pages. This grease drain down here makes it so you don't overflow your grease cup when you're not paying attention. There's my exhaust flapper. Just welded a wrench to it. Got to use what you have. Those thermometers, I'll leave a link in the description also for those. They're very cheap, but they're also very, I don't know, I've had really good luck with them. I don't even have a bed of coals in it yet, and it's running a pretty even temperature through the chamber. I'm excited. I definitely have a spot there I need to seal up. I'll work on that. As you can see, it's flown some decent smoke. I got one leak right there. It'll probably seal itself eventually. But I'm going to put some sealant on the firebox lid just because it doesn't sit very well. But it's not too bad for my first build. And I want to thank you for watching. I got to get back to some cooking here soon. So, like always, thanks for watching.